You are watching Access LaPorte County Channel 97. Coming up next is the September 11th meeting of the Michigan City Fire Merit Commission. You can find more information for this meeting at www.accesslaportecounty.org.
All right, let's call the Michigan City Fire Merit Commission meeting to order. Let's stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, and indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Call of order. Tom
Kolovic, here, present.
Greg Deutscher.
Present.
Douglas Beege.
Present.
Fred Adrian.
Present.
Mike Nyla, President. Approval of the minutes of regular meeting of August. Do you have a motion to approve the minutes? The minutes. Approval of the minutes of the regular meeting of August.
I can't give it. Motion approved.
I need a motion. I'm sorry, I need a motion to approve.
Motion to approve the minutes.
Second? I second. All in favor, signify by saying aye.
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 I vote no because she didn't put down what I mentioned about being dishonorably discharged from the military in the minutes. If you've been dishonorably discharged from the military, by ordinance, you're disqualified from being a member of the fire department.
The minutes aren't right. Gotta pull them down.
You have to make an amendment. Need to make an amendment. I wasn't here, so I need to make an
I'll make a
amendment.
motion to amend the minutes to include that if you've been disqualified by ordinance, if you're disqualified, if you've been dishonorably discharged from the military. And we had a discussion about that at our workshop.
I'll second it. All those in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Those opposed? Motion carried.
Abstain. Two abstains. Communications and claims. I have received nothing.
Neither have I.
Anybody else? Communications and claims. Report from the City Council representative.
She's not here. She's at the redevelopment commission meeting. They're meeting at the council chambers at this time.
Thanks, Tommy.
She's a member of the redevelopment commission.
Report from the commission's attorney. Report from Union Local 475. Nobody here. Report from the fire chief. LeGault.
Thank you. First, I'd like to ask for a moment of silence for the 9/11 victims, please, if you could. Thank you. Along with that, we always state that we shall never forget. I'd like to just read a couple things from Firehouse Magazine article that I saw today. It basically states all the information that everybody knows, but just a remembrance, fatalities that day were 343 FDNY firefighters, 72 law enforcement officers, and 55 military personnel, along with all the other victims, civilian victims. Thank you. For the fire department, the incident breakdown for the month of August was 11 fire calls, 341 rescue medical emergency calls, 5 hazardous condition non-fire calls, 6 service calls, 58 good intent call, 4 false alarm and false call, and then we used 4 Narcans throughout the month. To give you a quick history on the Narcan use, from January was 4 calls, February 6, March was 7, April was 7, May dropped down to 3, June spiked at 9, July was 7, and then like I said, August is 4. September anniversary is coming up. I'm sorry, That was a total of 428 calls out of all those. September anniversaries, driver operator Daniel Legault with 26 years, firefighter Armand Bouzvan with 9 years, driver operator Brock Kohler with 9 years, driver operator Daniel Nona, 7 years, driver operator Dwayne Brown with 7 years, he is now, driver operator Nicholas Palmer with 7 years. And then we have the Career Academy starting a week from today. We'll be sending 6 guys to that.
Where's that located?
That is at the Rec Center, Valpo.
Okay.
That's the one that we've been using. So they start their Career Academy, Firefighting Career Academy on Monday, a week from today. That's basically all I have, unless you have questions.
Anybody got any questions for the
No.
chief?
How many firefighters are going to that?
6.
6?
Yep, 6 probationary.
We have 3 that are finishing up, I think 2, I'm sorry. 2 are finishing up their EMT class. I believe they're taking their final written test here coming up this week. That's not within the 6 though, that's the 3 previous people that went to the academy. Out of the 3 that went to the academy, we had 2 that I think needed EMT. So hopefully they will get their EMT license and then I'll bring that to you and get them squared away with all that. Out of this 6 that are going to their career academy, I believe 2 of them will need EMT class after the academy, so.
Okay, seeing that President Taylor just walked in, do we give him a chance if he has something to say to local, nothing? Questions, nothing?
I
Okay,
got questions, I mean, we want to really just drag them out here. I was trying to avoid that.
you got questions, I mean,
You can wait till afterwards.
it's a
It's not
union,
documented.
it's a report, you got nothing to report. Okay. Old business? Only thing under old business I can just, I'm gonna say is, there's 23 passed the written test and 14 failed. We're doing a physical test on September 16th for the 23 that passed, which is at between 8 and 8:30 is check-in at the Hitchcock Street address of the training tower.
We'd have to set a date to have open our own interviews?
That'd be under new business.
Okay.
Any other old business? New business?
We need to set our dates for the interviews.
September 16th.
And this would be the interview for the people that passed.
Pass the
Right, for
physical
physical
test.
test,
You have
the
to-
physical
You can
job
set a date
test.
to it, but
And show up.
sometime next month. After the next meeting.
November, December.
The
That gives
meeting is
enough
on
time to get everything
October the
calculated.
4th.
I just want to make sure that gives us enough time to calculate put everything in order, because we have to go through a whole new, with the
The final
ordinance,
evaluation.
yeah, with the ordinance changes and the whole different numbers that they can receive.
Right.
I just want to make sure we have enough time to have it done by the first of the year.
Well, that should give us time, it'll be October.
Okay, and so
The Saturday after our next meeting, which is October 4th.
Well, I wouldn't put it in stone right now, but
well,
after the next month's meeting, then we can say that this is the date we're gonna have the interviews.
okay, so then we can just leave that for new business and make that next month.
Right.
Alright,
Okay.
sound good?
You got time,
Alright.
and you've got, what, 20, we don't know how.
We don't know how
many.
many, exactly.
After that, then you go.
All
I
right,
want to mention, I want to congratulate Chief Doug Legault and Deputy Chief Janeski and Reebok. This is budget time, and they're going to be getting a 6% raise for next year. It's on the agenda, so we want to congratulate them on that. Very well deserved. I also want to mention that,
wait, no.
That's new business.
well,
The chief really doesn't go up there and try to get raises.
Well, I know they get-
for
that's
firefighters.
just the
It's more,
mayor
you should be
presents it.
thinking that for Mr. Taylor, because that's the union that does it, not the
well,
chief's
it's the
office.
council that sets it.
Chief's office has nothing to do with that.
no, the council, the mayor,
Well, it doesn't.
they were going to give them 13%, the council reduced it to 6%.
Right, but he didn't do it. You guys did.
Now.
I'm just saying, you know.
No, it's really wrong.
No, actually,
You're
our
an
assistant chief.
Yep,
That's right.
that's all said by the council and the mayor.
Chief and deputy chief.
No,
Yep,
You see what we're saying now?
I got, now, yes,
Yep,
I misconstrued what I
it's
heard.
very well deserved for him.
Yes, it is.
And,
Good for all of them.
Write that down.
Misconstrued.
well, the probationary firefighter Richard Nagy is gonna have his 1-year anniversary on October 7th. I wish the chief would recommend it, we can go ahead and move him up, because we might have a quorum for next month.
We could, you know what? That's been brought to my attention that you brought it up at the last meeting.
Yeah.
And that's an issue. You should probably hold off on talking about probationary firefighters until the time does come.
Okay,
Anything can happen in that time span. Because if you don't understand, we can get rid of somebody for any reason for
Right.
a probationary year. Not to say that's gonna happen to him, but things do happen. So
I understand.
even if you don't have a quorum the next meeting, it's gonna revert
Nope.
back. And he's
Revert
gonna
back.
get his back pay and everything anyway.
okay.
It
I
happens.
just wanna make sure they get paid properly.
He will.
You know what?
They always do.
We always get paid proper. And I know you sent out email previously about that some months back.
Yeah,
Jenny handles that. We always get our back pay. They
excellent.
everybody
Well,
gets
that
back.
happened to me in my
There's
previous
no issue with that.
employment.
And if somebody does have an issue and it's brought to mind and the chief's intention or something, it does get handled.
Great.
That's what you should be doing.
So we're good with that.
So like,
Okay, so we'll just wait till next month if,
Taylor did say that, I'm waiting for specific things to happen.
right, yeah, you gotta wait for the
Happen, and I
pastor
will bring it to you
EMT.
guys and we'll take care of it.
Okay, thank you, I just wanna make sure everything gets,
You'll do what always says you do. You'll come and present him as he's available for.
Yes, as of whatever his date was.
Right.
it'll be
As
October,
we call, as.
just a few days after our next meeting.
Right, as normal procedure, we'll follow that and
Retroactive.
There you go. That's what I was looking. I knew
Yep.
I was an awkward.
Retroactive.
It'll go right back.
Good thinking.
But we gotta make sure he completes all his
Right.
requirements first.
Correct.
Well, that's why I was gonna ask for your recommendation, but I'll just hold it off to next month.
We haven't gotten to that stage yet.
Public comments? Yes, sir?
Um,
Name?
Tucker Miller, lived in Michigan City for 8 years now. Turned in my application for the fire department August 31st. Sounds like I missed out on training. I just look forward to the opportunity and I kind of wanted to introduce myself. Thank you.
Well, you do understand why you missed out
Due to my application being turned in late.
past May 31st?
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah,
But you will be in, your application will stay until the next testing.
sure.
It could be 3 months, it could be a year, no more than 2 years.
Sounds good. Appreciate it.
Commission comments?
I just want to pay tribute to Mike Wilcox from Stark County. Lost his life in the line of duty back on August 5th. I want to pay tribute, of course, to 9/11, all the victims, and the devastating Moroccan earthquake Friday that happened. I think over almost 3,000 people lost their lives. That's all I have for now. Thank you.
Any other commission comments?
No comments.
I also want to add, I want to congratulate all the fund members. We raised $8,000 for muscular dystrophy at the Oktoberfest. They were out there doing their boot drive. I also want to thank all the members of the fire department and the police and the Michigan City area schools. They went back and did their car wash. They haven't done it since the pandemic, so they were out there to raise money for the LaPorte County, United Way of LaPorte County. So we want to thank you for doing all that. Thank you.
Did they get a number on that?
I don't think so. I want the great job they did in putting out the fire at the
There
old
was in the
Parker.
paper, but I
At the
forgot.
old Franklin Bar, and keeping that from spreading. And they had to get the fire engine into the alley to put it all out. It's one of the ill effects of having so many vacant structures in the city. They haven't given a cause yet.
How many do we anticipate retiring at the first of the year? 3?
It's a good question.
Well, the numbers, I mean, whether they do or not, I mean, you've got a lot of them if you want.
Could be 3 to 4 throughout the year.
Okay.
Be my best guess.
So we're prepared for that, but I just want to make sure we're ahead of the game.
We should be prepared for that. Depends who passes physical agility test.
We'll have that done.
If we have enough
Guys
to pass,
to make you look bad.
I'm sure they would. Okay,
Good shape.
motion to adjourn?
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
I'll second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Next meeting, Monday, October 2nd, 5 PM.
We'll see everybody Saturday for the physical agility test.